It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's second and 2. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. He's gonna let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They try and run for the first down with Jones.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. It is third and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. But let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Hall. He's up the sideline to the 25.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man downfield is Conklin. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Comeback route, and he's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Minnesota.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Wright now. We'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the 1st points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To throw is Rodgers. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. Second down and 8. They'll run. This is Hall. Hall, a first down and more. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Rodgers. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
A gain of 24 through the air. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the handoff, Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And a short pickup down inside the 10. They'll put Addison in motion. On the ground now with Jones. And this time he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. The kick is good, and the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The veteran safety Harrison Smith. They're on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On play action, Rodgers. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll take this down to the 23. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Jets.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that.
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll put Addison in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long. A run, it's Jones, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Jermaine Johnson, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. All right, right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On third down, Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On comes Thomas Morstead. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Conklin. Second down and 3. From the gun, Rodgers. A quick slant, and here's Adams.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A give. Here's Hall, and he'll get about 5. Here's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley, and it'll be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. 15 yards through the air, and the Jets have a 1st down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Again, it's Rodgers. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Now a handoff. Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Minnesota.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
To throw again is Darnold. This one is caught by Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards picked up for the 7-2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on 1st and that one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
You know, typically when you decide you're going to throw the ball this close to your own end zone, you're thinking sack, you're thinking safety. But in this case, you also have to worry about the defense really trying to jump your passes, really trying to be aggressive. And in this case, they're thinking they get their shot at a pick 6, ends up just being an interception. Either way, great field position, great play.
The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Rodgers now. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
That's interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Now Zerline for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion, it's Jefferson. Now running left, here's a jet sweep. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. First and 10. They give to Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Off he goes. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down for Aaron. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and 3rd down coming up.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
He'll get inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. From the gun, Rodgers. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malachi Corley, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point try now for Zurlon. He gets it to go, and the Jets are out to a 21-10 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zurline is out to kick this one off. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Darnold to throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Jets are going to get the football at their own 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense, and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
3rd down and 9. Rodgers. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. A throw on the move is caught.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Darnold to throw again. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He'll try to run for it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
It is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the two-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Running is Jones. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as two-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They will run it over center with Hall. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Darnold gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.